around me. So if I'm laying down, I guess I can put that on the floor. Is that like that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And it'll mostly
Okay.
be like verbal cues, and I'll just kind of guide you as to what things you might be feeling. And if you're like, I feel none of those things, then we'll adjust.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so but let's start standing and actually take your softballs. And we're just going to experiment with some placement. So just start with one, and you can put it underneath your right foot. And put it like about in the middle of your foot, about where you have like an arch, like the point of your arch is.
Okay.
Just on one side. And then we're just going to stand there and take a couple of breaths, and you can close your eyes if you want to.
Just one.
Just one, yeah, just one foot, just your right foot. And then let your arms be soft beside you. Let your fingers be nice and soft. And then take a deep breath in through your nose. And then let it back out. Good. And keep your head and shoulders in one line. 4 more breaths just like this. And we'll slow it down to this count. So breathe in through your nose for 1, 2, 3. And then out of your mouth for 3, 2, 1. Yeah, see if you can keep the jaw soft as you do that. It's really hard. Then again, breathe in 1, 2, 3, and then back out for 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice. We're gonna add a 4th count. Really like taking each step. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last breath in, no count. And then back out. Good. And then experiment a little bit with that ball in your right foot. So kind of bring it towards the pads of your foot, like right about here. And you can, rolling it on the ground, just go slightly side to side. Like this. And then back and forth. And then kind of get at your pinky toe too. Just make sure you get that whole pinky side of the foot, maybe even going onto this area around that ankle bone. So you're kind of going onto the side of the foot there. And then, I know, it tends to roll away. That always happens to me too.
Let me take off my socks.
Oh, yes. That will help. I know. Okay. And then go into the inner part of your arch there. And I sometimes even like bend the knee of my other leg just because it's like, it's actually kind of hard. And just anywhere else that feels nice. Maybe get your heel. Good. And then nice and slow, roll it off to the side and place your right foot back down. And then just stand well on your mat. Notice if there's any difference in either of those sides. I always feel like one foot gets really flat after that.
Yeah, it does.
And the feet are amazing. I love working with feet. Honestly, we're going to do more because sometimes...
Because, you know, I keep on spraining ankles and all that stuff.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's do your left.
I also got a bad case of plantar
Oh, plantar fasciitis?
I got it like 3 weeks ago. I thought I broke my foot again. I went to the CMD. They took an x-ray. They're like, no, just a really bad case in the middle of your foot.
Oh my God.
I was out for like a week.
Okay. I mean, I'm so sorry. I've had plantar fasciitis for it. It sucks, but I'm actually really glad you told me that because I know a weird amount about it because I had it from running.
Oh, good. But I've had it before too, but on my heel. I've never had it in the middle of my foot.
I had it in my arch. Yeah, it sucks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Well, then this is great for that, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take the left ball, and that same thing about in the center of your foot, as long as it's not too painful.
Yeah, no, it's fine now. It's went
Okay.
away in 2 weeks. It was great.
Whew, that's terrible. I also was like, are my feet done? Like, am I gonna, is it over? Like the foot thing for me? Like,
right. So weird.
All right, and make sure you have a good amount of pressure, enough so that you feel something. It doesn't have to be super, super intense, but you want to feel something. And then we'll take 5 breaths just staying in this space. Just the first one, no count, just like noting how it feels. Maybe letting a little space happen between the teeth. Good, and this next one to a count of 3, breathe in for 1, 2, 3, and out 3, 2, 1, and in 1, 2, 3, and out 2, 3, adding a 4th, breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and out 4, 3, 2, 1. No count, just big breath. Maybe a sound. Good. And then little experimenting with the ball here. So on your left foot, it's kind of going towards the pad, but just beneath the toes. Going back and forth on the heel. Making sure you get this pinky side a little bit. This is kind of hard motion. And then on the inner side. Experimenting with the pressure. Good, and then roll your little ball off to the side. And then just stand. You can have a slightly wider stance if that feels okay. And then maybe let the eyes be closed. Just play here a little bit with the weight. Bring the weight forward on the toes. And then slightly back towards your heel. And as you do this, continue breathing. And as you do this, just notice your hip flexors, or the front part of your hips, the lower part of your belly. It's this sort of connecting piece from lower belly to front of hips. And just notice like what you feel as you shift the weight towards the toes and back towards the heel. And try and kind of keep it like neutral. So you might want to like kind of shift things, but try and just keep this part neutral as you shift the weight forward. Yeah. Good, and then just shifting forward. I tend to want to be like all wiggly and wobbly and loose with my hips here, but imagine you're a plank of wood and you're just shifting from heel as slow as you can to toe, as slow as you can back to heel. It's almost like a cat-cow, but for your feet.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now we're going to keep doing that, but this time, now that you have the motion, and that looks nice with your hips, we're just going to do twice more. Forward, back, kind of 4, making it as slow as you can. So we'll begin from toe to heel, and beginning with toe, 4, 3, 2, 1, heel, 4, 3, 2, 1, back, 4, 3, yeah, good, 2, 1, nice, forward, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was really great. That was really great. How did that feel? Did you notice there was a spot?
I almost fell over.
Yeah, no, but that's great. That means you're really like doing it. I mean, I think that's awesome. Okay, our last little standing bit. So grab your chair.
So I have like a stool.
That's fine. You know, we can also use, you also don't need a chair. It's more just like it kind of feels nice. You could also use a wall.
Okay.
Let's
I
try.
have my your
Okay. Let's try. Yeah, actually the wall is perfect too. I just like don't have any real walls accessible. That's why I was using this chair. Okay, so this is a little sequence that I'll also send you a video of me doing later because I kind of want you to practice this one. So have your a wall to your right side and just face me head on. And then shift your weight to the center of the foot. And then find hips, shoulders, head in line. And I know, obviously you might have to look down. It's totally fine. We'll do it a few times. Raise your arms up. You can kind of just like let your shoulders, if they rise up softly, that's fine. Good, exhale, palms together. Take a little bit of a chair pose. Doesn't have to be deep, just a little like squat motion. And then bring your hands, I'm turning, but you can stay. Bring your hands onto your legs. And then shift slightly forward in your lower belly, just like the tiniest tucking motion. Just the tiniest bit, good. And then place your hands onto your thighs and press to lengthen your back. Good, notice if this arch wants to happen, really keep it engaged. Nice, good. Then extend the legs and shift forward into this sort of extended pose. You can keep your hands on your thighs, they could slide down to your shins, that part's up to you. Good, breathe in and back out. Good, then begin to rebend the knees into that sort of like half chair. Keep pressing actively, hands into legs, and then shift forward, 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 and come all the way up, raise the arms up.
Oh, I felt that stretch in the back of my legs.
Yes, good, okay. And then bring your right hand, I'm going a little low because my chair's low, but you could kind of just go straight out onto your wall. Good, and then extend over. You might even find your fingertips, touch the wall. And that bottom right hand, really press actively into the wall. Yeah, good, stay here. I'm being super picky. Good, stay here and then think like you want to lengthen the right side of your body. So it's like something on the right side of your body, you have to make it a little longer. Like you're carrying something and you just like, yes, that was really nice. It's almost like a triangle pose situation. Yeah, that's actually so great. Good, breathe in and back out. Stay here and then notice where the weight is in your feet.
It's in my heel mostly.
Interesting, okay. And then just like take a little experiment play, notice if there's a way to shift that weight so you feel a little more solid.
Yeah.
Good. And then bring your left hand down onto the wall and turn to face the wall. You can keep your right hand exactly where it is. Yep. And then step back a little bit so that you have this sort of L shape. And keep your hands nice and flexed and press actively into the wall. Super, super active. And so kind of like you're becoming a dinner table here. And then tilt your tailbone sacrum area up like you have a tail on your, yes, good. And then draw it forward, sort of like you're doing your cat. Just do that a couple times. Breathe in, tilt your, like if you had a tail, you wanted it to stick straight up. And then round sort of in that pelvic area like your tail was going between your legs. Good, but try and keep it just, try and keep your back as is and just keep it in that pelvis area. Good. Yeah, that's really nice. And you can make it really small too. Good. Breath in, lift your tail high up or tuck it in there in your tuck. Good. And then point it up. Exhale. Good. One more time. Tuck and lift up. Good, and then find the space where you feel a good stretch in your hamstrings. Usually for me, it's more in that kind of pointing up tail, but it might be different for you. And stay there and keep engaging the hands into the wall like you're pushing a couch into a new place. You're reorganizing a room and you're pushing a couch. So they're like very strong arms. Good. Stay in this space. I'm being picky. Engage your core. So you could think, yeah, good, stay here. We're going to stay another 3 or 4 breaths. Imagine like, it's not so much about sucking in, more as it's like if you had a string running through, like if you were hollow like a tree and you had a string running through the center of your body.
Okay.
You're trying to like kind of like muscle to bone, like you're kind of trying to hug in, engage in towards that string. So it's pretty subtle. It doesn't mean your like stomach is actually going to change place. Good. 2 more breaths here. Breath in, breath out. Good. 1 more. Good. And you can have a little softness in the knees. Breath in, curl all the way up to stand.
Ooh. I felt that when I was doing the tail thing, I felt my core working.
Yes. Yeah. This is like
I'm already sweating now.
Me too. When I was like figuring out the sequence, I was like, I'm hot. And I didn't even do anything really, you know, like, which is great because I mean, it proves one of my many rants, which is like, what is a vinyasa flow class? You know what I mean? We didn't even do that much theoretically.
Right.
Like, I'm sweating when I do that one. Okay, let's do the second side. I'm going to be another picky round, and then we'll do both sides again and a little bit like more flowy, just so you can get it in, because I want you to see if you could practice this piece every day this week, just this sequence.
Right. So then I have to do this side now.
Yes. So now and I'll watch from the back, which is great. So actually first just standing. Good. And then raise your arms up, find your weight centered, and then raise both arms up towards the sky. Good. Keep pressing down in your feet. And actually, let's pause here. So I'm not there to hold your hips, but imagine like someone was kind of holding onto your hips so your legs are really grounded down, like you have really heavy legs are staying down, and you want to lengthen the sides of the body as much as possible. It's okay if the shoulders raise a little to make that happen. As if, yeah, that's nice. Good. Exhale, a little kind of mini chair, palms together. So you're kind of in that chair, but it doesn't need to be too deep. And then place your hands softly on top of the thighs. And they don't have to work. They're just softly there. There's not really weight. And then draw the lower belly slightly forward. And I know I said tuck and people say tuck, but it's really less of a tuck and more of a gathering, which takes a while to really feel, but it's more like you're gathering those muscles in like when you crochet. And it creates a tuck, but it's not originally a tuck. Good, and just play with that. It's okay if it doesn't immediately make sense. And then strong active arms, press your hands down into your legs, extend the arms as much as possible and lift the chest, but keep that engaged belly. So yeah, nice. I can see that you're doing more of like a tail down, which is great. Good, stay here, keep breathing. And see if you can open the chest even just a tiny bit more. Yeah, good. 1 more breath in. And out. Good. Keep pressing hands into thighs and begin to tilt your chest forward, extend the legs into this L-like shape. Your hands can stay on the thighs. If it kind of feels better to go towards the shin bone, that's also fine. Good. Stay here, breathe in. And out. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Soften the jaw, slide the hands back onto the thighs, sort of softly resting, and then rebend into that mini chair-like pose. And then nice and slow, belly slightly forward, engaging, come all the way up to stand. And then raise both arms up towards the sky. And then refine that lengthening of the side body. So if there was like a kind of pressure, like imagine there's a pressure slightly in on your hips, so your hips stay where they are, but then like someone's pulling at the tips of your fingers, so you're reaching as high up as you can. Good. And then exhale the left hand onto the wall, super active, press into the wall like you're pushing. Exhale, kind of over towards the left side, reach. Then you can play with the neck a little bit here so you find a space where it feels all right. Good, nice. And then let's think about this left side. So think of shifting the left side of your body a little bit over. You could even bend the elbow if that helps a little bit, just to feel, yeah, like that left side. Good, good. So it's sort of where your right hip might kick out a little to the right, but it's only an accident. It's just a result of trying to extend that left side a little bit. Yeah, good. And stay here, breathe in. And back out, reach long with those right fingertips. Press firm into your left hand, breath in. Good. Keep your body facing forward just as it is. And then as you exhale, bring your right hand towards the wall. So you might be on fingertips and it kind of crosses over your face. Yeah, good. And just stay here a moment. Maybe feel a little stretching. And then exhale, complete the turn, face the wall, both hands onto the wall, and exhale. Step slightly back. So maybe you're into this L shape, your hands can slide a little bit. Good. And then nice, strong couch pushing arms. Good. Breath in, point your tail up towards the ceiling. Yep. Yeah, nice. Exhale, round like your tail is coming between your legs. Good. Breath in, tilted up. Seeing if you can, even if you're like just imagining this abdomen gathering in, just stick with the image of muscles gathering in towards the center of your body. Good. Tail down. Good. Twice more. Breath in, lift up. Yeah. Oh, so good. Keep pressing in the arms and round down. Good. Exhale. Find a space where you feel some things in your hamstrings, and we'll stay there. Might be in the middle of those two motions. Yeah, really nice. Good. On your next exhale, can almost let your arms, they're still structurally like supporting you in this moment, but let your head drop down and open the shoulders a little bit. So a little bit softer pose here, not your couch pushing arms, but just your like, I'm functioning arms. And then let your head and chest open. One more breath in. Good. Soften the knees. Breath in, come all the way up to stand and turn to face towards me. That was awesome. How do you feel?
I feel like it's, hold on, something popped up. I feel like that it's hard. It's
really
not
hard.
Easy.
No, it's really hard. And I really shouldn't have said tuck. I don't, it's like, honestly, it's not really the right word, but people do say it a lot. And I think I've just gotten in a bad habit of like this motion being this is a little
yeah, okay, so that's what I was doing.
Yeah, which is it does happen. It's all about like where the action is coming from and then what are other consequences. So like, for example, in this extension moment, so I have my chair or my wall or whatever, I'm trying to extend this side of my body. By extending that, my hip might kick out a little. It's all right. But it's a much different feeling than if I just kick my hip out, as opposed to like, I want this side to extend. So like the hip is a consequence, this is the action. Okay. And similarly with like this, I need a different word. I'm just going to call it the gathering of the abdomen. Okay.
So wordy.
The abdomen gather, the crocheting of the abdomen. Like the pelvis does move, but it's not, it's almost a little bit like Kegels. You know what I mean? Like I can move the pelvis, like I can go like do without using my abs.
Right.
Why I'm like emphasizing this gathering, and that's where all the injuries come from, is when people are just like, I have a back, it's flexible, and then you get injured because you're not protecting it with your muscles. So So it's like, I really truly imagine like I'm a tree trunk, and that I just have like a string through the tree trunk of my torso, and that I'm kind of like
sucking in, but not sucking in your stomach, sucking in everything.
Yeah, because it's like your stomach like might not actually suck in. There is like a gathering feeling.
Like a compression.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a compression. And ideally, you know, when just trying to feel it, it's okay to go extreme enough so you really feel it. Ultimately, it's like you want that to just always be there. So you're like always in this gathering thing. So it shouldn't be that extreme because you want it always there to support you. Okay, let's do this one more time. This time a touch faster, and I'll say less things just to kind of like get into it. Good, find your centered feet. Good, breath in, arms up. And feel from the heel to the tips of your fingers. Yeah, nice and long. Exhale, palms together, mini chair pose. Good, and then feel that gathering moment. Place your hands softly atop the thighs, so just resting hands. Good, gathering. Press your hands into your thighs, couch pushing, like you're pressing away from your thighs, and open the chest forward. Good, breath in, stay here. Good, keep that gathering feeling. If you're noticing banana back, just remind yourself, stay. Good, breath in, extend the legs straight or with a mini bend, and L shape forward. Keep pressing into your legs, either thighs or shins. Good, 2 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more time. And slide the hands all the way back up to your thighs. Gather the abdomen, mini chair, and then all the way back up to stand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand onto your wall and reach. And then find that sense of extending the left first. Yeah. Or sorry, extending the right side of your body over. Yes. Yeah. Wait, actually, that's great. I can see it's like a weird feeling of shifting the rib cage. This is like a triangle pose, actually. This is like a piece of that motion. Yeah, good. Breath in and out. Good. One more inhale. And then nice and slow, keep this front plane facing of your body, but take your left hand and just cross it in front of your face so your fingertips maybe touch the wall. Or you're reaching, they touch or they don't. Good. Continue breathing. Turn all the way to face the wall. Nice, strong couch pushing arms as you exhale, L shape. Maybe you step back a little bit. Good. Breath in, tilt your tail up. Breath out, tail between your legs. Good. Once more. Good. Find a place where you feel some things in your hamstrings. Stay there. Breathe in.
We have a visitor.
Oh, hi, baby boo. I love you.
He likes to lay on the Pilates mat.
Oh, I just love you so much. Oh, somebody's blowing their leaves very close to me. Good. Little bend in the knees, curl all the way up to stand. And then exhale, turn to face your bed. Good, palms together. Exhale, mini chair. Good, place the hands softly on your thighs so there's no weight or pressure there, just kind of there. Find that gathering feeling. Good, press your hands into your thighs, nice strong couch pushing arms. And really opening the chest like there's a string on each of your, let's say your pec muscles, pulling both of those pec muscles forward. Yes. Good. Breath in and out. Good. Inhale, extend the legs, either straight or a micro bend. Hands on thighs or shins. And then find the weight in that solid space, so usually closer to the center of your foot. Good. One more breath. And nice and slow, trace the hands all the way back onto your thighs, mini chair. Couch pushing arms on your legs, breathe in and out. Good, re-engage the abdomen, begin to stand all the way up. Breath in, arms up. And then raise the arms nice and high up towards the ceiling. Exhale, left hand onto the wall. Good, nice strong arm, and then see if you can find that shifting forward. Yeah, that's it. It feels almost like your rib cage is shifting a little bit. Good, and then comfortable neck, breathe in and out. 2 more breaths here. See if you can feel the connection between your right foot and right fingertips. That's sort of one line of muscle connection. Good, next exhale. Keep your body facing where it is, but just bring the right arm in front of you, reaching towards the wall. Good, continue breathing, turn all the way towards the wall, both hands. Nice couch pushing arms. Good, breath in, tilt your tail up, keep gathering the abdomen in. Exhale, tail down towards the ground. Once more. And tail down. Good, find a space where you feel some engagement in the hamstrings, and we'll stay there 2 breaths. And 1 more breath in. And stay in this shape, but this time like soft arms. So you're not sliding so much down the wall, but you're letting the head drop. You don't have to push so much against the wall, really letting things kind of be soft, maybe even a micro bend in the legs there. Good, breath in and out. Good, add a little bend in the knees, and then maybe step forward or just enough so you can make your way all the way up to stand and turn to face. Nice. That was awesome.
I'm going to be sore tomorrow, I feel
I know. Did you feel that like weird rib shift?
Yeah, I feel like you almost need to extend the side that you don't think you're supposed to first.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, honestly, don't get me ranting on triangle pose, but it's like, I always feel triangle pose in the, I feel like people often in triangle pose are like focused on this side, like this, and again, that's the consequence. It's first shift. And like, I'll use a chair a lot, like when I'm, or like a wall when I'm practicing, because I'm like, I can't, it's very strange. Okay, now, after all that great work, we're gonna come onto our back. But let me, first, let's have, maybe sit for a second, just so I'm gonna demo this for you. So this, it's hard to say. It could be painful, it could be nice. I'm not sure. We'll see how your back is. Oh, baby, I love you. So let's think about your space. Yeah, so I'll demo. You're probably gonna wanna start as close as you can towards like one of your walls, because we're gonna do a little bit sliding. So the first thing that I'll do is I'm gonna place, a little bit tricky at first, but I'm gonna place each of these balls essentially in my trapezius muscle, like right here.
Okay.
It's not super picky because it's really towards the top of your back, near your shoulders, where you feel some knots. And that's usually your trapezius. And then, so that's where we'll start. So you'll be here on your back, you can bend the knees a little bit. And then we'll just like be here for a hot second.
I gotta find the other one. Oh, there it is.
And also if it feels crazy to do 2, we can do 1. And then essentially, slowly, they might come out of place, but we'll, I gotta kind of hold my hair. We'll kind of like go down the whole back with these 2 balls, and I'll say, we'll go through different things in each spot.
So wait, so like, are they going here?
Yes, yeah, so start there, and then you may want to be the other way.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah, because you're gonna slide
towards the wall.
towards, well, you're towards one wall, but you're going to slide like in the direction. You want the balls to go down. You see what I'm saying? So like, here I am, so I'm going to go.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
The only thing you don't want, and we'll go slow, so hopefully won't be promised. You just don't want the balls on your spine. You want them always on one side. So we'll start here at the top towards the trapezius. Find a spot. It's a pretty juicy muscle, so it shouldn't be too hard to find, like a little feeling. Good, let's just stay here. And two options, you can have your hands folded down on your belly, or you could have them beside you like cactus arm style, which is a little bit more intense.
Oh, yeah.
You feel that? Okay, we're gonna stay here in this beautiful moment of chest opening. Oh, look at this baby. Baby, I bet your chest is so open. He's like, what, coronavirus has worked really well for me because now my favorite person is home.
He never understands. He's like, why are you on the floor? This is my area.
I know, you're such a little mop. Oh my God. Hi, honey.
He's sitting on my hands.
Oh, I mean, good. Okay, so we're gonna take 5 breaths here. And just as you rest in these breaths, these ones will just be on your own. Notice if there's like other things that are trying to compensate for the intensity of the feeling in your shoulders. So it could be fingers or toes gripping, could be the inner thighs gripping, could be the tongue pressing against the top of the mouth or the jaw. Just try and let those things soften, like let the tongue drop away. Even though the inner thighs work a little bit just to keep your legs where they are, and remind them they don't need to do much more than that. Let the jaw be soft. We'll take 3 or 4 more breaths in this space. And breathing is like when people sing scales, it's like the same thing. And so some people it's easier to do the inhale, some people the exhale. For me, my exhale it's hard for me to kind of control that. I always go really fast. And so as I guide you through these next few breaths, just notice like what's happening on your inhale versus exhale. Is one feel like, okay, I can really pace this, I can slow it down, and one is harder. Breath in for 1, 2, 3, stay here, no breath at all. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, no breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, no breath. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, no breath. One more time, breath in, 1, 2, 3, no breath. Stay here. Let the jaw be soft. And then exhale, 3, 2, 1, no breath. Good. Release a few breaths on your own time. Good. Stay in this space. And just bring a little bit of pressure into your feet. And lift the hips just a tiny bit, enough so the balls roll down just a little bit more, so they're kind of still in your upper back, but now they're like just above your bra line, like maybe like in the middle of your bra, like sports bra area. Good. And then lower down, stay here. Rest in this space. Good. And just remind the jaw and the toes and the fingers to be nice and soft. I'm really opening the collarbone area right now. All these muscles of the pec muscles, the front of the chest muscles, every muscle that kind of allows us to use the phone or the computer to pick up groceries from the store, all the sort of forward motion muscles. And maybe you even kind of feel something in your fingertips. It's all these muscles that we have that are connected to our spine are ultimately what allow our fingers to reach forward. Sort of begins at this space. Go ahead, bring a little pressure into your feet, breath in. Don't lift the hips up just yet, but see if you can feel this gathering motion in your lower abdomen. And then from that gathering motion, lift the hips up just enough to go a notch lower. This time, the two balls should be about your bra line. If they're a little lower, a little higher, that's fine, but that's about, you're kind of right at that line, and feel free to adjust them.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
You feel that? Yeah, that's interesting. That's I get a lot of feeling there too. Yeah, and you can keep your hips lifted or lower them down. This is also nice too, like sometimes it's too much for me to put my full weight of my hips down, and I'll slip like a cushion under there. Oh yeah.
I feel that.
You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a really big opening. This is almost like a wheel pose opening. Good, and we'll slow down the breath. We'll take 3 of these breaths of 3 and then move on. Good, breath in 1, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, even slower, in 1, 2, 3, really good, out, 2, 3, once more, in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Good. Stay here a beat longer. And even if it's intense, just see if you can send like a neural message to the rest of your body to kind of not take on that consequence. Like the fingers can stay soft, the jaw can stay soft, even as the back is experiencing these things. Good. Press a little bit into your feet, gather the abdomen and lift the hips and slide them just a bit lower so they're now in about your mid-back area. Oh yeah, I know we're getting into the juicy stuff. But we have a really good restorative pose soon.
No more cactus.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm like, you just kind of got to adjust. Good. 3 breaths here, in and out. Good. Keep it nice and slow. Breath in 1, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. Good. One more time, just like this. And a little pressure into the feet, gather the belly, lift up and slide. Now you're almost in your lower back. So maybe not quite in that true lower back, but you're like very close to there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Man, that hurts. But these are definitely better the tennis balls are better than the tune-up balls.
The tune-up balls. I mean, yeah, like I do like them. I just think that
So
for
painful.
yeah, I mean, for areas that are really, really sore, to me it's pointless because I won't do it. Like I won't do it if it's that painful. So like, yeah, it just makes no sense. Good. 2 more breaths. Really good. Just try and focus on kind of like that feeling of your tank top on the palm of your hand and on the fingertips of your hand. Bring all of your attention to that texture.
I also hear Maury snoring.
Oh God, I just like love him so much. Oh my God. Go ahead, press into the feet, gather the abdomen, lift the hips up. And then now you should be like really like right smack in the middle of your low back. Not quite on your butt yet, but like really in the low back now.
Like right above lower back right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine too.
They're
Well,
like right here.
I see. Okay, okay. That's all right. Okay, that's good to know. Good. And depending on how you feel here, you can sort of like almost draw the knees. So like both like a mini windshield wiper a little bit, like a little to the right, a little to the left.
Yeah.
And you experience, yeah, this is self-massage. I kind of have to have someone guide me through self-massage, otherwise I don't do it properly.
Yeah, I
Because I'm
would.
like, it hurts too much. Good. Exhale to the right. Breath into center. Exhale to the left. Good. 2 more. Breath into center. Exhale to the right. Breath into center. Exhale to the left. Good. Last time, and we'll just hold on the right side. Breathe into center. Exhale to right and find an angle where you can stay for 3 full breaths. And 1 more breath in. Draw the knees up. Exhale over to the left, 3 full breaths. And this is the kind of thing where if you wanted to like really stay here and restore, you can always slip like a pillow or a cushion underneath your bottom left like leg so you can really sink into it there.
Yeah, I get you.
Good. Breath into center. Press the feet, gather the abdomen, lift the hips, and try and slide them enough so you're really in true kind of like low back. Not quite in the butt yet. We will do the butt.
Okay. Oh yeah, lower back. There we go.
But like low back, yeah.
Let me just move a little bit. Oh yeah. Ouch.
Yeah, you feel that? Good. Great. Yeah, stay here and just breathe. And I just breathe. Ah, what a dumb sentence. I find that like focusing all my attention on one texture, like my feet on the mat, my toes on the mat, my hands in whatever position they're in. Yeah, good. 2 more breaths here. Breath in and out. 1 more time. Good, and then we're gonna do tiny little experiments and keep it small. That same sort of front and back motion of the pelvis that we've been working on, try like a mini version of that. So like, yeah, and really small because it's, as you can see, it's a lot. Good, and then you might have to shift them with your hands. You're gonna bring both the balls into your butt, and then we'll try a few different things, like kind of like in the center of your butt.
Okay.
And then bring the soles of your feet together and open into a butterfly. How does that feel?
Good.
Okay.
Not super painful, but
Okay, great. Great.
I feel it.
Good. And we're just going to rest there for 5 breaths. And 3 more breaths. Breathe in. And back out. Good. Last breath. And then we're going to we're going to work on your right butt. So yeah, bring the knees back together. So take that right ball. The left ball might kind of like fall out to the side, which is fine. We're kind of just like work one ball at a time now and put it on the side of your butt. Like almost like how far on the side you are when you shift. So if you lift your hips up and then place it slightly more towards the right side, kind of searching for where it is, there might be a little knot more towards the side of your butt. It could be all the way on the side of your hip here, or it might be more like here. So if this is like, say this is the center of my butt, just like slightly more over to the right. And then experiment a little bit with like going in circles, like shifting up. Maybe even this, does hurt more, but like almost going fully on.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. Like here, I'm actually kind of dying a little bit here on the side of my body, so you don't have to go all the way to the side.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, this is a lot. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Good. And then find like a side-ish position where you can stay for 3 breaths. So it doesn't have to be fully on that right side, but just like something.
So like actually turn on my side.
Like a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't have to be fully, like this would be kind of fully on the side. This is like the most extreme and it's a lot. So I would say just like a little.
I think that's it.
Okay, great. Stay here. Breath in. And back out. Whew. Oh God. 2 more. Oh yeah. Good. And then make your way all the way off, lift your hips, and then just remove the ball for a second. Give your hips like a little shake. And on side 2, take that same ball, place it on the left butt, sort of towards the side. And just do a few experiments, kind of like shifting side to side, almost going in circles.
Ow. Ow.
It's the biggest muscle in our body, so good. That's it. And then find your side spot where we'll stay 3 breaths. And 1 more breath in. And back out. Whew. Good. Turn all the way back and then remove the ball and just pause a moment. Maybe bring your knees to the chest. Maybe circle the knees a little bit. Good. And then take a couple of breaths and then make your way back. And our last painful thing before our very hopefully nice restorative is the foam roller.
Oh no.
We're only going to do it once on each side because we've actually done a lot of the work of the foam roller already.
All right, I make you cry.
I know, I'm going to do it too. But yours is actually much more extreme than mine. I just have a flat.
Mine sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, that's it. You got an extreme one. I mean, I should get one of those. So, yeah, so start. I actually want you to start like, I guess this is like right below, like almost where that natural arc in the side of your body is. And then just kind of lay on the side here. And you could have your front hand sort of there to prop you. Hi, baby. And you could also prop your head. Just different options.
Ugh. It's good if we don't move.
I know, right? This is like that thing we do when standing out. Good, then place your front hand there and your hand. So you sort of lift yourself up so it's not super, super all the weight and then stay here. And you can always, again, like use these legs as props. I sometimes like stagger my feet here.
I'm not good at this.
It's honestly is an art. I spent a lot of time with this. Good. And then nice and slow, breathe in, and go all the way.
Okay.
Can down this leg. Oh God. Oh motherfucker. Like oh, that's great. Just one time. Just one time. That's great. And then second side. Oh God, I hate these things. And then on the second side, you have natural curve here. And then find your little side shape.
Oh.
Just pause there.
Oh, this side is worse. Oh.
Your left side?
Yeah.
Actually, my left side is worse too, which is weird. I would think my right side would be worse.
Me too.
I think I like lean on my left, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Good. And then use your arms as props to sort of help you so it's not so much weight as you come onto that. Good. Keep breathing and then keep rolling.
Oh, no. Oh, rolling.
And go as far as you can. Back down. Oh, my God. Wow. Okay. Woo.
Ugh.
And then come back out. Just come to your legs little shake. So we're not going to do this time because we already did a ton of stuff. But I also use this. I'll sometimes do actually like the front, like right here. It actually,
try it.
It's like a little bit weird, and you definitely don't want to have to pee, but I'll do that. And then the second piece I'll do sometimes is on my, like I'll find, oh my God, my back just cracked like 12 times. Like I'll do like a little thing. So those are some other things to try.
See, this one I don't find as bad.
No, it's actually not. I like that one because it's not, I feel it opens me up, but it's not that painful.
Yeah, this one's not that painful. I mean, it's not like roses, but yeah.
No, it's like not that painful. And sometimes I'll even pause, like it's almost like a supportive upward dog. Like I'll find a place like about my thighs, and I'll kind of have this upward dog. Sometimes I'll tuck my toes. And it's actually like a nice, supportive feeling.
I mean, it hurts more like over here, but on the thighs, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's like right because you're like going right across your pubic bone, so it's like weird. But once I get onto the legs, it's sort of nice. It's like very tissuey and nice.
That's not bad.
So we're gonna set for restorative. Do you have a blanket?
Yeah.
Let's fold your blanket. Here, let me show you mine. There we go. So I just have my little blanket, and you can always do more. You want to be comfortable. So like
someone's comfortable.
Yeah, like a good cushion. And then put it right up against your wall here.
No, Maury, this is my blanket. This is my blanket.
Oh, baby. I know he's going to like this pose too. So I'll show what it looks like, and then we'll kind of guide you through so you can see. So I'm basically doing a goddess pose or a happy baby pose, but like with the support of the wall.
Okay.
So I want the blanket really just kind of like on my, and if it's too much, you also don't need the blanket, but then I have really wide legs and they can sort of sink down. If I prefer butterfly, that's fine. Arms wide or on my belly or up ahead.
And my butt is against the wall, right? Or it should be.
It's really to your comfort. So I'm usually not flush. I'm usually pretty close, but it's really about like where it feels good. You probably need a little bit of space. You can sort of bend your legs and have this sort of wide pose.
kind of like that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great. How does that feel?
Well, I'm definitely holding my legs up, right? Like I'm using my muscles.
Yeah. Let's stay here. Let's try. We're going to be here for like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, we're at 5. Okay, 3 minutes. Just gonna go 3 minutes over 5. Um, if it feels like you you can actually really allow the knees to like sink wherever they want to go. You don't have to hold them. But if it feels like it's just not possible and you're using your muscles, then you can take a wide V shape.
Actually, if I do this, this is okay.
Yeah, or it can be closer together. That's fine too. And another tactic, not for now, but if you want to try it again, is sort of place like a blanket on your belly or something for your knees to rest on so that they have a support. But this is great. Good, and we'll stay here and just let your eyes rest and find either your palms face up towards the sky or face down on the belly. And allow your whole body to be soft into the ground. Just did a lot of work in opening the back and working with deep core muscles. Let the tongue drop away. Maybe the jaw opens and goes slack. The belly expand. Maybe even pressing against the tops of the thighs. And all the micro muscles of the face, the eyebrows, the eyelids, the ears, even all of these follicles on our scalp. But all of these things soften. Let the toes be soft. And take a deep breath in. Right from that sort of gathering deep abdomen space, and then exhale back out. Your breath might even be quiet. And draw the knees over the chest. Just pause here a moment. Maybe in stillness, maybe in side to side, maybe a hug. Just feeling the way your skin feels. And then turn over onto one side of the body and just pause here on either side. You can rest your head on your bottom arm if you like. Nice and slow, make your way up to a seat facing whatever direction you prefer. Just bring your right hand onto your chest, fingers spread wide, and sort of press into your chest, just reminding your shoulders, hips, head in one line. And then the left palm face up, just above the knee. Just stay in this space, several breaths together. Soften the eyelids. Breath in. Exhale. And flip the eyes open. Yay, we did it. Yay. That was awesome. I'm so glad this worked. The transfer.
I know.
I'm actually using my phone hotspot. The transformer on my street blew, so my Wi-Fi is out. I know.
Oh my God.
I know. I was
just like the one thing that I need, right?
I know. It's been like problem after problem. I was driving in my car the other day, and the pipe that connects to the muffler that's like underneath the car fell off. Like while I was driving. And like the cool thing is I was like not even phased because I was like #2020.
Right. And did you hear it fall out?
Yeah. I mean, so it was like no muffler. So it sounded like a really intense like Harley Davidson motorcycle, but like a tiny little Mazda. And then it's like a pipe just dragging. And so I was like, okay, like under the car. And then people were pointing at me. I was like on the highway. And I was like, yeah, this is how I meant it to be.
Yep. I mean, this is 2020. Yeah.
I know. So I know the transformer blew last night, and I was like, okay, I don't even care. But I'm glad the video is like working.
Yeah, this looked great.
Okay. I'm gonna send this to you. I actually had that to say. I hope it will go through because of I don't know. Sometimes sending files like so because we go through tonight. They're supposed to fix it by tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll also send you just that, like, just me doing that mini sequence.
Yep. And I should do that every day.
Yeah, if you can do that every day. And if you wanted to, I don't know, regardless of if we're like meeting next Sunday or not, you could send me a video by next Sunday of you doing it.
Okay.
Like, I think it would be cool if you did it Sunday. You know what I mean? So we could see like a week.
Maybe, do you do classes on Saturday?
Yeah, I can do Saturday. I could do another class too.
Sunday, it's barbecue day.
I mean, but yeah, like even regardless of class schedule, by Saturday or Sunday,
send a video.
it's like a video of you doing that. And I think if you can do, you know, for sure I think like 3 is a nice number to do of the sequence, and that being like right and then left is right. And just because I always feel like by 3, then it's like I'm not.
And you're off. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you could do more than that, but I just think 3 is good for like, okay, right, I know it now. Yeah. So either way, regardless of scheduling, just like a little video, either Saturday or Sunday, depending, just to see like how it's going.
Okay.
And I'll send that to you. Yay.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Bye, baby. Oh, the lazy tongue never stops.
And probably next time, well, he's getting a haircut next Monday, so he'll look totally different.
Hi, baby.
He's too furry, right? You're too furry? Yeah.
Hi, honey. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Awesome.
Perfect. I'll reply to your thing so you know when I got it.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Cool.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.